All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to welcome you to tonight's Franchise Factor training. This is something we do every Saturday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Give people time to, do what they want to do on Saturday. Then Saturday evenings, take some time and learn some things with their green organics business. For those of you who may be new, I want to welcome you to our training tonight. And if there are any guests on here, welcome. And if you guys haven't set up your position with us yet, make sure you contact the person that invited you to check out this free training we do every Saturday. But we have several other nights of training at no additional cost. And so, but the website link is always one team, one dream hangout.com. If a passcode is required, you simply type go one team, and it's all lowercase. All right, so we do have an event coming up in Nashville. So we still have what, 5 months until the Nashville event. I think it's not I think it's the weekend of September 12th, 13th, and 12th, 13th, and 14th. So we just had an event in Orlando, Florida about a month ago, and many of you guys who are on the Zoom attended the Orlando event in person. And if you guys would like to attend our Nashville event, contact whoever invites you here or reach out to Coach Will or myself. There are a few more early bird in-person tickets available. Okay, and so they're only $40. Be safe, Gina. Only $40, but we guarantee when you attend an event in person, is going to transform your business. It's going to help you take your business to the next level. For those of you who attended any of our boot camps or Orlando, from a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it? With 1 being like it wasn't good and 10 being great or amazing. And I know there's a lot of you guys are on here. I see Coach Seymour and Jessica and Miriam. And so Belinda has been at more of, she wasn't at Orlando. She wasn't feeling well, but she was at our other events. So it's always a 10 plus for me, even though sometimes I train, but I also learn a lot from the different speakers like Kenya Wooden, who's on our Zoom tonight. She did an amazing training in Orlando talking about entrepreneurship and the skills necessary to succeed in this business. And so we always have different trainers or speakers teaching. I believe Nashville, we're going to have Miriam Kareem and Coach Seymour have been invited to be our couple of our teachers at our Nashville event. So contact Coach Will or myself or whoever invites you here so you can learn how to get your early bird in-person ticket. Because after the early bird tickets are sold, the price is going to go up, and you may not be able to attend in person. You may be able to attend online if we offer the online option. Okay, so that's that. So franchise factor, we call it the franchise factor because myself, Coach Will, some other leaders, we got together and we had all earned well over six figures with HBN, and we recognized we have some common things we were doing to help to build our big businesses, and so we put this training together more like a franchise model to where you can learn the information, you can do it, and you can teach it, similar to how a restaurant franchise like McDonald's or Subway, they teach their franchisees how to run the franchise so the franchisees can teach their employees. Okay, except here we all have many franchises. Okay, with either Golden Sana or HBN, and so we're really focused on having unified, duplicatable training systems. Okay, where you learn it, do it, and teach it. We do sequential learning, so we're not teaching new concepts every week or every month. They're pretty much the same concepts being taught, maybe in a different format sometimes, but pretty much we're focused on the seven network marketing skills that are mentioned in GoPro by Eric Worre. Okay, and then we provide resources and repetition. Right, there's videos and websites and tools that we share or recommend, and we also focus on the concept: what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. Okay, so that right there is why we've been so successful. And the percentages, the 70%, the 3%, and 27%, those are people who get involved with the network marketing company. Now, as far as insurance company statistics, 70% of people are going to die broke. Okay. You're going to die broke. That's just, 7 out of 10, 70 out of 100, 700 out of 1,000 people are going to die broke. And with our business model, 70% of people are not going to make it. They're not going to have success because they have the lottery ticket mentality. So they get involved and they claim they want to earn all this money, but don't want to put in the work. Okay. So they typically last about 90 days before they quit. Okay. So those are the 70 percenters. 3 percenters, those are people who are the rock stars, right? They are the folks who will be successful wherever they go. Okay, so because they're charismatic, they put together all the training, all the teaching. No one else trains. It's only them doing all the training, and they are the other people who go from company to company to company, and they bring people with them. Okay, they're followers, but their followers very rarely have the same success as the 3% centers have. Okay. And then we have the 27 percenters. I'm trying to find my plug. The 27 percenters, those are the people who are us, right? This all of us here on this Zoom tonight because we recognize this is a long game. Okay. And this is something that requires you to put in the work because it is network marketing. Okay. But the 27 percenters, they get in, plug in, and stay in. So they get in and they learn the system and they teach it and they learn it, do it, and teach it, right? And so they're the ones that have success. So that's all of us here tonight. So appreciate you guys for taking time out of your Saturday night to be here. I'm trying to read what people say. Hey, Richard, thank you, sir. All right, so because we're growing, both companies, GoldDasana and Heart by Naturals, are growing because people are tired of seeing their team struggling. For those people who are leaders, they may be with a different network marketing company now. They're doing okay, but the people they sign up aren't having success. And so people are joining us and they may have their own way of doing the business, right? They may have their own system, their own training and teaching that works for them, okay? And they're getting results. That's perfectly fine. We don't have any rules indicating you have to follow anything I teach, Coach Will teaches, or Coach Tina or Kimberly, any of us teach. Okay. But if it's working, ignore us. You don't have to listen to us. However, if you're doing something that's not working, you're not having any success you thought you would have, by all means, plug into what we're doing. Like I said, we never want to step on anybody's toes, but we're open to people who want to learn the best system. We just learned that acronym, what, Sunday, BEST, the best system. Just learned that and are willing to plug into it and follow it and teach other people to do it. Okay. Now, Green Organics, that they are the parent company. So when you receive your commissions, when your packages are shipped, you will see Green Organics on the label or on the deposit or even your credit card. If you use your credit card to purchase products, you're going to see the purchase from Green Organics. That's our parent company. They are the LLC. Okay. And what's amazing about what we offer here is we have products that really work. And I'm saying many of you guys are on here who use our products and you guys have some great results, right? I'm just looking at some names of people. I know Dee Dee uses the products, Francine uses them, Gina, Gwen, iPhone, I think that's Amber, Janice, Kenya, right? Many people have released weight. They've seen like they're less anxious. Coach Seymour reverse his kidney damage. Gina Wilson came off of metformin. So people have some great results, right? So that's why and Miriam is down at over 100 pounds, 120, right? And I like the fact that we have very aggressive pay plans with both companies. That's the value we offer here. And that's why more and more people who have experience in network marketing are joining us because they want to get paid and they want to have great products they can trust to share, to use and share. And GoldDasana is our personal care division of Green Organics. So for those of you who are wondering why we have two companies, well, GoldDasana started first, okay, back in 2012. Okay. Let me see. Okay, close that. You silver too. Yes. Okay. And so Goldesano started in 2012, primarily essential oils. Back then, there were some other products for the house and some other things. And but Goldesano is primarily personal care products. So we've been focusing on deodorant, right? We have three different deodorants, around $8. We focus on the tooth powder, right? We have a fluoride-free antiviral tooth powder. And then we also have hair and body bars that are good for the skin and for the hair. Okay, so and then we have essential oils and hair serum, the skin serum, and black seed oil. Those are all personal care products. Okay, and then Heart by Naturals is the supplement and superfood division. Okay, and there's so many products to talk about with HBN. I'm not going to cover that tonight, but HBN launched in 2017 because of the timing. Our Heart by Naturals took off faster than Goldesana and became a multi-million-dollar debt-free company, especially during the pandemic when people were looking for higher quality supplements to strengthen their immune system. We grew by over 300% in 2020, and we continue growing since then. And in 2023, Heart by Naturals paid out over $31.4 million in commissions. Paula hasn't shared the 2024 numbers with us yet, but I'm sure we had a very good year financially and looking forward to getting those numbers. All right. And so I don't know if you guys remember this quote. Coach Will shared this. He's our only male diamond ambassador with both companies. All right. Coach Will joined a few months after I joined. He is almost at $2 million, right? So this quote right here, this is my business and I am going to make it work. Always remember that. Tell yourself that every day. Okay. When you wake up, when you log into your back office, you have to tell yourself this is your business. Okay. It's not my business. It's not Coach Will's. It's not Coach Seymour's. Right. It's not Larice Rivers of Money. It's not her responsibility if they are your sponsor for you to be successful. Right. You are the one responsible for your success. Okay. So always remember that. Thank you, Miriam. Now, Dee Dee is here. iPhone is someone else, Jessica. All right, so our vision, bring the power of plants to the people of the world. So I'll pause right there. As you guys know, we are about doing plants over pills, right? We like to educate people and show people how they can have access to products that help their bodies work, okay, without using medication and drugs that have side effects and really only mask symptoms, okay? And because I talked about products and health, our disclaimer is we aren't governed by the FDA. We also don't guarantee our products will diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. And make sure you see your doctor before using our products because we are all independent affiliates with HBN and Goldesana, so we're not medical professionals. All right, so we also are about facilitating financial independence. So this is where many people don't want to keep working jobs, all right, and trading their time for a paycheck. And I know some people have been working for 10 years, 20 years, maybe 30 years, and they probably won't be in position to retire until they've worked at least 40 years or more. I don't think anybody wants to continue doing that before they can be financially independent. So we show people how to have a part-time business with us and they can generate full-time income if they want to do that. Okay. And we're also are about personal growth. Yes, we are a network marketing company, but we also are a personal development company. Okay. Except we get paid to learn, right? And we learned so many skills here. We learn relationship skills because we're dealing with different personalities. We have the red personalities. We have the blue personalities. We have the yellow and the green personalities. And some of those personality types are also in your family, okay, and people you work with. Like my wife and daughter, they're both yellow and green, okay? That's their personality type. I'm more red, okay, and I have some yellow, okay, but they are more yellow and green. So for me, learning how to interact with yellow and greens, that's helped me be able to communicate better with my wife and daughter to help influence them on some things, right? So we are all about personal growth, right? Personal development. Let me see what people are saying. Yeah, Dee Dee, I see you. I see you, Dee Dee. You're Dee Dee, and yeah, and Jessica is a yellow and green. And so, And it's great. It's important to know how to interact with people both in the business and outside of business, right? That just makes you gives you more value, right? Um, Sorry about that. And our mission is we want to capture 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. Okay. Network marketing is a profession, right? And then within network marketing, you have health and wellness. Okay. So right now it's $6.8 trillion. Okay. By the end of this year, it's going to grow to 7.3 trillion. So that means there's a lot of money out there to be made by you guys who are here on this Zoom. Miriam is red and yellow and blue. Yep, yep. And so yeah, the Blues want to have fun, right? They like getting together. It's great. The Reds are about winning and competition and money. Like I go to a gym called Hot Works, and they have a leaderboard for each month to see who burns the most calories, right? So I didn't know about it for a couple months, so now I was determined to be at the top of the leaderboard. I don't get anything for it, right? Just winning, right? Just competing with these folks is fun to me. So so reds are about competition. The yellows are about it has to be for a cause. Like they like helping people. So nurses, teachers, those typically are yellows, and greens are more about information. They're really analytical. You can't rush the greens, right? And so those are typically the quieter people, maybe engineers, people like that. Okay, but as far as the health and wellness industry, a lot of you guys who are sitting on the Zoom night and who plug into what we're teaching, you're sitting in seats that are eventually going to be paying you annual incomes of six figures or more. Right? Some of you are going to earn six figures a month, which will be over seven figures a year. So lots of money to be made here. But the key is this: you have to have a dream, right? And you guys know what that part is. Your 20 reasons top four. You have to be willing to fight for that dream. It's not going to be easy. It's not. Okay. And then as long as you have a dream you're willing to fight for and you don't quit, you're going to come out with the win. Okay. So that's our model. So there's four parts to the to training. So I've covered part one and two and three. Today we're going to cover part four. So we may not go as long as far as the training tonight. But I did update this slide. So we talked about the leadership test, right? The This is a test when you guys have new members, and make sure you ask them to provide you with their 20 reasons why and give them a time frame to do it. That's a leadership test. If they don't complete their 20 reasons why within the time frame you gave them, they failed the test. Okay, so we'll talk about that more when we do the part one training. And then we talked about the best system. Okay, talk about that on Sunday. And then so that's what the part one cover that. Part two talks about your tools and resources and building your belief. Part three talked about creating your preliminary candidate list, mastering the art of the invite. You guys read the books. They're in Icebreakers. They're in GoPro. As a matter of fact, most of Tom Big Al Strider's books has lots of information about inviting people to get the information for you to show the plan. Right? We're showing the plan. We're not always showing the products first. We're showing the plan. Okay, you want two bites at the apple, right? And then learn how to present the business in a way that duplicates that. We talked about that on part three. And then part four, that's what we're going to cover tonight. And so part four, we're talking about learning the new member orientation process so you can teach it. This right here is the new member orientation process, parts one, part two, part three, and part four. So it's a simple process. And we designed it this way so that when you have new members join us, you don't always want to have to wait until a Saturday for them to hop on this Zoom, or wait until a Sunday or a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday to hop on Coach Will, or the Monday information testimonial Zoom, or the Wednesday, Tuesday with Coach Will, or Wednesdays with Coach Sonic. You want to plug them in and start teaching them, okay, right away if there's someone that wants to build a business. Okay, so this is the purpose of this teaching, so you guys can learn it, do it, and teach it. And then we're going to talk about launching your business. Okay. All right. So learn the new member orientation process so you can teach it. So for those of you who have been attending, okay, how confident are you that you can teach this system to your new members, from 1 being not confident at all to 10 being very confident. And I'm reading Who's the Blues? Blue and Green, Francine. Who else? Coach Seymour's Red and Yellow. Yep, I know that. Yeah, competing in sports. Yep, 10. So Miriam is confident. Coach Seymour is confident. I don't know who Samsung SMS901U is. You guys can type your name. We can change that. When you guys hop on the Zooms, make sure you change your name on Zoom so we know who we're interacting with. I don't want to mess your name up. Lycia, right? Is a 10. Richards is yes. Jessica's a 10. Charlotte's 10. Linda's 10. Belinda's 8. Good. So lots of 10s and 8s. Okay. So this is very simple to teach. Okay. Let's see what else people are saying. Got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Thanks. So here it is. So this is from part 1, right? We talked about creating strong mental and emotional barriers to exit that are greater than the obstacles you have to overcome to win. So these are your 20 reasons why and your top 4, and then your photo collage. The reason why that part is important because when you look at your 20 reasons why, those are going to be your emotional barriers to exiting the business or to quitting and giving up on your dream. Okay. Right. And then you're going to place your appropriate initial order. Okay. And maintain that order level each month to follow the best system. And then set up auto-ship if appropriate for you. Auto-ship, we recommend the first of the month. Okay. So, and then we talked about getting familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal. So there's the videos we talk about the industry validation videos, and then we talked about the training videos, and then we have the one sizzle video with GoToSana that's only 92 seconds long, right? Those are tools for you to use. And then there's books, lots of books you guys can refer to. Then we talked about building your belief in the industry, the company, the pay plan, the products, yourself, which is most important, the method you use to build the business, and also believe you're helping people. Okay. And then we talked about making your preliminary candidate list of 50 to 100 people. If you know more people, that's great. But you're not going to do anything with that list, okay, until you learn how to launch your business. But then you're going to follow the hot market strategy. You're going to follow the warm market strategy, and then you're going to follow the cold market strategy. Okay, now this is just what we recommend. Okay, now there are 1,000 ways to build the business. Okay, but we teach what can be duplicated. Okay, it doesn't matter for us, it doesn't matter what works. What matters is what duplicates, and if it's something most people can do if they wanted to do it. Okay, that's what we focus on teaching here. Like we have a group of millennials who join us. They have a totally different way of building their business. They're really into technology. They're into AI and creating these videos and using TikTok. It's working for them. I'm learning some of the things that they're doing. Okay, like with using TikTok and Reels, I'm learning it. Okay, and eventually we're going to teach that. But it's working. It's working for them. They're like hot market. No, I'm not doing my hot market. They want to do it their way, but it works. Okay, and so there's 1,000 ways to build your business, and you don't always, and it's not necessary to stick to only this way. This way is simple and is duplicatable. Okay, then you want to master art of invite and learn how to present the business in a way that duplicates. Okay, so that's with the videos, the 3-way calls, the group chats, things like that. So launching your business. So when you join us, it's important for you not to be a secret agent. Okay, you want to let people know you're in business. Okay, and our strategy, what we teach and what we've done, and that has worked for people that have earned the 6 figures and 7 figures or more, or approaching 6 figures. Okay, I think Coach Seymour is close. He's right. He's close. What, about 5,000 now? 6, yeah, getting there. So it's done, right? But let people know you're in business. All right, it's important. When you get involved, if you want to earn income here, you definitely want to let people know, you have a business. Okay, and let people know you have an opportunity for them to earn some income, and you have an opportunity for them to have access to using some better products to help them feel better. Right. So this is what we teach, and this is what we know works. You have your business announcement. Okay. So your first announcement is going to be a text message. So those 50 to 100 people you made that list of, right? Those are people who are going to receive your business announcement text. You're launching your business. Now, for those people, right, you may not always lead with the business. Okay. You want to get your first wins. Okay. And typically people who are on your list or who are in your hot market, okay, you're going to simply let them know you're in business, okay, and you're going to ask them if they will do you a favor and support you by placing a one-time order for anything on your website if you sent them your website link. Okay, so that's the type of business announcement text. Okay, and so example one I use, I don't have it on my phone, so I'm going to paraphrase. I might have it on my phone, but let me find one I use. Okay, and my brother, I have a brother in California, and I sent him a text when I joined Go Dasana back in 2023. I'm trying to find how do I find contacts on my phone? Okay, I'll find them. So I have a brother. I'm going to read what I sent him. He ignored me, and that's normal, guys. People are not going to everybody you reach out to about the business, they're not going to respond, right? He ignored me, so I'm trying to find where he is in my phone because what I did, I saved um, I saved uh, the contact uh, picture, the that so to remind me he didn't respond to me. That text I sent him, I saved it as his contact information, right? So that when he asked me for to do him a favor and buy something from him, I'm gonna remind him about the text I sent him, where he didn't respond to me and do me a favor. so so and I just so what I did, I wrote, this is what I wrote. Look, I said, hey, bro, I hope you're well. I've crafted a custom essential oil blend with Copaiba. Okay, that was what we were promoting. The oil of the month was Copaiba. And I said offering all natural, narcotic free stress relief. I'm reaching out to ask a favor. Would you consider trying it for $12.95? Your support would mean a lot to me. Thank you for considering and let me know if you are interested. And I ended it with like appreciate you, whatever. Okay. And he didn't respond to me. Okay. But I sent that text message to 33 people that day. And I think I had 11 to 13 or 14 people respond, and that helped me hit diamond with Go Dasana. So that's just an example of a text message you can send to people who are in your hot market. Okay. And so you can change the product. Okay. You can change it if you want to say, hey, I have access to a high quality black seed oil, and just give a couple other benefits of black seed oil and ask them if they would do you a favor, okay, and support you, okay? So that's just one business announcement text. Next, you're going to have a business announcement post, right? You're going to let people know on social media you're in business. So it can be a reel. I recommend a reel, a story, a regular post. If you're on Facebook, TikTok is great. Okay, many people, lots of people on TikTok. Instagram also is a good place with the reels and stories there. But you want to have a social media post announcing your business if you're using social media. Okay. Stories, Facebook stories, Instagram has stories, TikTok has stories now. Some people use Snapchat, right? Whatever social media platform you're on, you want to definitely make that announcement post. Reels are good. Okay. And there's some YouTube shorts are also great. I'm learning how to effectively maximize a YouTube short. Okay. My millennial members are teaching me about using YouTube Shorts and with the short form video with the long form video link in the description of the short. So there's so much to learn. It's great, right? And so for those of you who have launched your lemonade, I haven't posted on lemonade. I didn't post on that, but that's a derivative of TikTok, right? So, but lemonade is another social media platform. There's so many out there, guys. All right. So, but most people are on Facebook. That's most people are at. All right. So you're going to announce your business. You're going to have your text. You're gonna have your posts, you're gonna have a story, you're gonna have a reel, maybe do a Facebook Live, okay? Whatever you feel comfortable doing, but that is how you are going to let people know you're in business, okay? All right, so next, if you guys have any questions, post them in the chat right now, because there are people qualified to answer your questions if you don't want to wait until after the recorded part. Well, after the official training is done, you can post your questions in the chat. Next is launching your business. So this is the order: hot market first, okay? And hot market, okay, those are people, you love them, they love you, you care about them, they care about you. Those are people where if you got yourself into a pickle or a bind, they would help you. Like if your car breaks down at 2 o'clock in the morning and it's really cold outside, right? Those are people you can call, okay, and they will get out of their bed and leave their warm house and come help you. Okay, that's your hot market. So typically, it's going to be your parents, siblings, maybe if you're close with them, aunts and uncles, teammates from sports, or maybe some coworkers you're close with. That's your hot market. You're reaching out to them first. You're sending that business announcement text. Now, some of them you may even lead with the business opportunity. Okay, you may leave with that, and because if they say no to the business opportunity, well, then you can say, well, I know you're not interested in earning more money, but would you consider trying one of the products, right? That way you have two bites at the apple. Okay, and Coach Seymour sent out 10 hot market texts a day. He got 2 Black Sea Oil sold. Okay, and you may be always adding people to your hot market, and then the next is your warm market. Your warm market are the people who aren't on your hot market. Like you know these people, okay? Your acquaintances, they're not on your hot market. So next you go to them, okay? And then cold market is last, right? Cold, I know Coach Seymour, he primarily stays in the hot market. Okay, he's been hot. Coach Seymour has the biggest hot market I know because of his background. He's from Panama. He went to New York as a teenager, went to the military, has friends from there. So his Panamanian friends, his network is huge. Okay, so he's been in the hot market since he joined. Since he joined us, it's been what, October to 2019. Hot market primarily. He does have some warm market people he meets, or he meets people when he's out or online, or people see his car and they want to know, hey, what's that body cleansing thing about, or whatever, or advertising on his car, his mailman, right? His mortgage officer that made him a loan, right? He has people he's added to his list. Okay, and then a lot of people want to get started and want to build their business the hardest way ever. Okay, not saying it can't be done, it's just hard. Okay, that's what the cold market. Okay, the cold market, those are people who aren't on your hot market, they're not in your warm market. Those are going to be strangers. Okay, those are going to be typically leads. Okay, lead people you want to buy leads, and you want to work those leads. Out of 100 leads, I'm just giving you an example. You might have one person respond out of 100, because now it's difficult to call leads now because people have caller ID and block numbers, and you text some of them, right? They're not always friendly with their responses. Or you may want to be somebody that wants to just go out and go to the mall, just go out and prospect people, right? Just talking to strangers. That's the cold market. Not saying it can't be done. Not saying you don't want to learn how to do that, but that's not where you want to start when it comes to building your business. Okay, so it's hot market, warm market, cold market last. And if you get good enough, you may never ever have to go to your cold market because you will always be adding people to your warm market. Okay, so that is how the part 4 training. So I'm done with that. If you guys have any questions, you can post your questions in the chat. And what met Cosimo? What was there a specific message you sent to people when you sent your text out?
Just basically asked them to support me with a one-time purchase, letting them know that I was launching my business, and went from there.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you have rapport with people, and if people like you and trust you, most people are going to support you. I mean, I don't know how many parents or kids I don't know how many parents whose kids I supported by buying popcorn, right? Or buying wrapping paper or cookie dough, right? And I didn't buy Girl Scout cookies this year just because I found out what's in them, so I didn't buy any. But I'm just saying I support parents, I support the kids of people I know. Okay, and so and because I like them, right? I like the parents. I want the kids to win. If people like you and trust you, you ask them to do you a favor, they're going to support you. So like I said, Seymour sent 10 messages today. He got 2 people that bought. So that's a 20% success rate. That's pretty good. 20%. All right. So this is what your lifespan is going to look like. Okay. I asked them to hit me up. Got to admit, I like Charlie. Yeah, Charlie has them curious. I asked them if they got a minute, hit me up when they have a chance, right? And so people like the right people when they have time, they're going to call or text and respond back. Okay, and so that's another great way to connect with your hot market people, even connecting with warm market people, especially on Facebook and social media. Okay. Now, your first 5 years, okay, so the columns represent each year in network marketing. The time are the red arrows, and the dollar symbols is how much income you're going to make. So your first year, you're spending a lot of time. I'm talking about people who are new or who are people who just joined a different company. You're spending time learning. Okay, you're learning the products, the pay plan. If you're new to network marketing, you're learning how to become a professional network marketer, and your income might not be a lot, which is normal. Okay, so your second year, you're getting better. Okay, you've learned the pay plan. You're learning about the products. You have a couple go-to products you recommend, and you share the opportunity. You share the products with people. You have more people telling you yes, so your income goes up more. Year three, you are a professional by now as far as network marketing. You know the products. You know the pay plan. Now, when you share the opportunity or products with people, your posture is strong, right? And people are telling you yes. And some of the people that told you yes, they also want to earn income. So they're doing what you teach them to do. Okay. So now your income goes up more. Okay. You may be on the leaderboard sometimes. Year four, right? You're strong, you're a good leader. You have other people joining you, and they are duplicating your success. They're also building their success team. You're not on the leaderboard often, right? It's not necessary to be on the leaderboard. Leaderboard is really for people's ego, right? It's so people can get on there one time, take a screenshot, and then share that with people. So and show them, hey, I got in this company. I'm rocking. Look, I was number 5 on the leaderboard. Okay, but by year four, it's all about those residuals, right? Those star bonuses, right? Those matching bonuses, the SAT bonuses, and you have a duplication happening, so your income goes up more in year four. Year five, you are probably hosting Zooms. You are having maybe your own trainings doing. You may be teaching at our in-person events, like what Coach Seymour is going to be doing in September, and Miriam, and you have leaders. Right? Remember, we are a leadership development company disguised as a network marketing company. Okay, so now you're developing people, but your income goes up more. Okay, and then just you can carry that out to year 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But what happens is when you may get distracted, okay, and you're having some success, and you think it's you think you're successful because of you. People don't. We've seen people who have left HBN and gone to other companies, and these people have earned $500,000, $100,000, 200,000, 50,000, and they thought they were successful because of them. So they went to other companies, and some of them haven't earned probably $8,000 in like 3 years. Okay, so what happens is when you go to another company, you start over. You go back to year one. All right. And so you lose some things. You lose your income, you lose your credibility, okay, with people, okay, and you lose trust with people, okay, and then you also lose your residual income. So this is why we're focused on GPS, get in, plug in, stay in. So you're not the person that goes from company to company to company every year or 6 months and starts over. You never ever want to earn that residual income. Okay. And some people, like I said previously, think their success is because of them. It's not. It's because number one, the products. These products, guys, our products are not white labeled. Okay. We manufacture our own products. We have patented ingredients. We put the formulation together in our warehouse. I have a picture of all the ingredients on my phone right now. Boxes, crates of. We do all that. And then we have a pay plan that many companies can't touch it. That's why people are successful here, right? So don't be the person that starts over and goes back to year one each year, right? So Facebook groups, if you guys are on Facebook, we do have 4 groups as far as that are sponsored by the company. We have one that's for consultants and influencers. That's the Green Organics Family Influencer and Consultant Training Groups. That's only for people who are interested in building a business or who are active. And there may be customers in there. Okay, so the other 3 groups are for anybody, including ourselves and people who want to learn about the products or the business or both. Okay, so we have the Green Organics Family Testimonials and Information Group. We have the Go to Sana Testimonials and Information Group that just focuses only on Go to Sana products. The Green Organics group focuses on both and opportunity. And then we have the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group, which is focused on people who are looking to release excess weight. Okay, so those are the 4 groups you want to be in, and the 3 bottom groups are where you can invite anybody to join. We have 4 different YouTube channels. We have the One Team One Dream channel. That's where most of the training replays are posted there. Coach Tina is our Detox Diva. She posts all of the Detox Divas replays on her channel. Coach Will, he's always adding different content to his YouTube channel. And then Coach Sonic posts the replays to his Wednesday training on his channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed to those YouTube channels, right? And so this is the training schedule. What we like to tell you guys is be plugged into a proven system that works 5 years from now, right? So it starts on Sunday. We have our leadership development training. I believe this is going to be part 7 of the 8-part training with Coach Will. And then Monday night, we have a very informal questions and testimonial Zoom. We try to go for only 1 hour, but it's tough sticking to that 1 hour because people have so many stories and testimonials about both the income and the products. Okay. And then we have our leadership development training on Tuesday night with Coach Will. And then I need to fix that link. It's that One Team One Dream hangout. I'll fix that when we're done. Then Wednesdays is Coach Sonic. Then Thursday nights is Detox Divas with Tina. Coach Tina, she focuses on the products. And then after Coach Tina, we have the combined opportunity overview Zoom. And then on Saturdays we're back here, right? So that's the schedule of our training. So we have trainings, what 6 nights, 1, 2, 3, 6 nights a week. Friday nights are free, right? So make sure you guys get in, plug in, stay in. So with that being said, I think that's the last slide. Let me stop my share. And I know Coach Seymour always likes to drop some knowledge. Anything you want to share before we open up to everybody?
Hi, Coach. How you doing today?
Good.
Thanks for having me on here, and thanks everybody that's being on here today and those that I invited. I just want to say, every week that we get on these calls and we take notes or we listen to what Coach is teaching us, I said this before, don't get off the call and put those notes away. Get off the call, study your notes, go back and watch the replay, and take action. They always say power is knowledge. It's not unless you are taking action of the knowledge that you got. We get way more than enough knowledge on these calls. And if you're not using it and not applying it, your business is not growing. Your residual is not growing. And then you say, network marketing didn't work for you. Network marketing don't work for you. You have to work for it to work. So again, if you watching these replay on the Zooms, if you're taking notes, get off the phone, get off the call, and take action with what you learned. And your business will definitely grow. If you're not using the action, if you're not taking the action, if you're not applying it, you're not going to see any growth. You're not going to see any income. You're not going to see your business just grow we always say that for your business to work, you have to take action. You have to put in the work. And if you're not doing it, how can you say it didn't work for you? So take your business serious and build it. That's all I gotta say, Coach.
Thank you, Coach Seymour. And I agree with that. When I was in college, I played football initially. Then once I injured my knee and stopped playing and had to be just a student, I didn't take college seriously until after that. And I applied the principles Coach Seymour talked about, where it was I took notes, I began reading the books, and I would come home at night and study. And my last 2 years of college, I made the dean's list the last 2 years. Prior to that, I was like a C student, C plus maybe. So I made the dean's list my last 2 years by applying the principle Coach Seymour said. Take my notes and go home and review those before going to bed. That would help me retain the information so I can pass the test, right? Basically, and when I became a student of network marketing, I applied that same principles from college. I applied that here. All right. And so that has helped me learn, the color personalities, the techniques to share, just different things that has helped lead to some success that I've had over years. I'm sure Coach Seymour is the same way. But thank you, sir, for sharing that. Hey, Coach Charlotte, you can go ahead and unmute yourself so you have your hand raised.
Hey guys, Coach Marcus and Seymour is absolutely right. They are so right. I sit and I listen on these calls, and I've been listening on these calls for years. And then I say to myself, dang, will I be able to do that just like that? And a lot of you probably sitting there thinking the same thing. But I like to tell y'all where I actually came from, because I was new, just like you. And my number one question to myself was, well, I would tell myself, I don't know nobody. Dang, I don't know nobody. How am I do this? If I don't know nobody, who am I supposed to talk to? Maybe I could go back to an old church that I used to go to, and I might run into somebody there. You know what? If any one of you that's on this call and listening very well, don't ever tell yourself that you don't know nobody, because you're lying. You're lying to yourself, because somebody that you may call may not be interested in what you're doing, but they may know someone else who may be interested. Man, I'm going to tell you something. A telemarketer don't stand a chance with me. Not with me. You gonna call, want me to get a loan, or you want me to get some type of insurance. You know what I say? And this is the truth. This is what I went through. This is what I'm going through. I feel like I'm at the bottom of the pit with Marcus them, but I'm learning from them. But these are my experience. It may reflect some of you. Who knows? If this shoe fit, wear it. A telemarketer might call me and offer me some type of service. You know what I say to them? I say, sir or ma'am, I don't need your service. However, I'm sitting here, I'm so excited because my sister had Alzheimer's, Parkinson, and dementia. I say, she can tell you the whole story or whatever she done watched on the TV. And don't miss a beat. I mean, she missed nothing. And don't play spades with her. She shuffle cards just like a daggone pro. And she's supposed to have Parkinson. Parkinson said, you can't shuffle no cards because your hands shake too much. And I say, and she's sitting here, no, she need to come on downstairs and get something to eat. And our whole conversation just about my sister. And I say, I'm so glad she ain't got Parkinson more. And they still sitting there listening to me. As long as they gonna sit there and listen, I'm gonna keep on talking, right? And some of them say, Well, what do you give her? Now they supposed to be calling me about a loan. What did you give her? I said, it'll take me a minute to download my brains to tell you everything. But if you give me your phone number, your personal phone number, I can send you some information if that'll be okay with you. You know how many yeses I got and how many customers I got behind that? Y'all stop being afraid to talk to people. It's okay. And the mailman, leave a note in the mailbox. Just leave a note and say, if you stay up a big hill or down a hill, is it okay if you come to the door because there's something I need to ask you? Look, my mailman's come to my door. Now I don't even have to go get my packages from the mailbox. They bring them all and leave them in chair beside the door. But I get them to buy some product. In Kenya, I had a new mailman. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I had a new mailman. It was a mail lady. And Kenya had came over to visit. And she was coming to get the baby. She come running in the house, talking about, where's my purse? Where's my purse? I said, what do you need your purse for? I need my business card. I need my business card. She out at the mail truck in my yard, prospecting my mail lady. And I ain't even met the lady yet. So don't say you don't know nobody. You know everybody. Hold a conversation with somebody, then you'll get to know them. And don't try to meet people too fast when you meet them on Facebook. Get to know them. I'm finished, Coach.
Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Appreciate that. And she is so right. We everybody knows somebody, unless you're up in a cave, a hermit, and you're not talking to anybody. You're here tonight. So you know us. Okay. And so for those of you who have a spouse, okay, no, it's okay. Your spouse can have an account, right? Even if it's a customer, you can have an account and they can order each month. So we all know one person, at least one person or two people. Okay. And if you don't, then it's important to learn the skills and get out of your comfort zone and be willing to go out there and meet new people. Okay. I'm not the most talkative person in public. I'm friendly. But I go to the gym and I make friends at my gym. And eventually some of those friends I'm making at the gym, they eventually want to know what I do. Okay. They eventually want to know how am I able to do certain things in the gym now without me having any pain. And that just opens the conversation up, leads to Power Max spray, leads to pain spray, leads to Primal and Sun, right? And so, there are people out there who are waiting for you to be the person to deliver the message to them, right? People need what we have to offer. So be willing to go out there and meet people. Okay. And like Charlotte says, if you meet someone on social media, don't be so fast to throw up all over them in their messenger pitching the business opportunity or the products, right? That's going to turn them off really fast. That's why it's important when that be a person that adds value and you want to have some rapport with people, because people always do business with people they like and trust, right? This is a relationship business. This is we are in the people business, right? It's not network marketing. It's not health and wellness. We are in the people business because people do business with people. Okay, so that's why you don't want to be on Facebook like a lot of these. We see a lot of these people who are just in your inbox, wanting you to sign up for their next deal or sign up for their cryptocurrency program, right? And then so that's cool. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Hey, Coach.
Yeah, this won't be funny, but it's real. And I said this before on one of our calls. According to what Coach Charlotte just said, a lot of people will say they don't know anybody. But I always say this, if you don't know at least 6 people, when you leave this world, you're not going to have a set of pallbearers to carry you. So don't say you don't know nobody. You have a phone, there's people in that phone book, those are people you know. Like Charlotte says, my mail lady, I've given her our soap samples before. So don't be ashamed don't be shy and be scared to meet people. I used to be that shy person, and I learned a long time ago, a closed mouth don't get fed. So get out there and meet some people, get out there and learn, be approachable. My problem where I wasn't approachable before was because I didn't smile. And people used to say, man, you need to smile. Man, you got nice teeth, you need to smile. I'm like, for what? But it's because of, my background. But once I started smiling, I didn't have problem meeting people. I didn't have problem people approaching me. So change that. Change the ways and start thinking that you don't know anybody, like Coach Charlotte says. Thank you, Coach.
Wasn't sure you were done. All right. Like I said, there are so many people out there, and all we're doing, guys, is we're looking for the right person at the right time in their life. Okay. And so, some people, everyone doesn't want to earn more money. However, they do want to feel good, right? They do want to age well. They do want to not continue having high blood pressure, diabetes or being overweight. So there are people out there that have problems they're waiting for you to help solve. So be willing to meet people, because like Coach Seymour says, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Don't get fed at all. So be willing to bump your gums and talk to folks. All right, but thanks, Coach, for sharing that. All right, hey Gwen, I see you have your hand raised.
Hey everyone. Yeah, I wanted to share something. I made a video maybe like a couple of weeks ago with the holy basil tea. And there was a young lady who I didn't know. She came in my inbox and she said something that she wanted to purchase it. So I inboxed her and I sent her the link and told her if she needed some help, I would help her. So I guess she went on, but we were out of it at that time. So she came back, she hit me back up and said, hey, you don't have any more. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. I said, when we get it back, I'll let you know. So when we got it back, I went back in her inbox again and I told her, I said, hey, great news. I said, we have the holy basil again. If you're interested in purchasing it, you can go back in the link and get it now. So she actually did go back in the link, and I didn't know the name that she has on Facebook is not the same name that she goes by. So when I looked in my email, I seen this name saying that somebody had got some holy basil. So I'm like, who is this person? And I'm trying to look and find this name. I'm looking on Facebook. And then she emailed me today and she asked me, she said, can you tell me when I'll get my package? So, and I said, so I didn't want to just assume that she was the person that got the holy basil. So I asked her, I said, well, what did you purchase? And then I said, well, what name did you go by? And then when she told me, I said, yes. I said, yeah. I said, if you check your email, I said, and I told her to go look under HB Naturals, and she'll see where they'll tell her where she's going to get where she'll get the delivery and the tracking number. And I told her, and she remembered that I told her I would give her a gift card if she purchased something. So she asked me about that gift card. So I sent her the gift card today. So yeah, like Coach Charlotte said, these are just people that I am meeting on Facebook. And I'm building rapport with them. I said happy Saturday to her, and that just opened up a door for her to start talking to me. So I'm building my rapport from Facebook and just talking to people and sending them little things and letting them know little offers that we have. But what I do want to know, though, is I'm doing okay when it comes to people purchasing products, but I want to switch that somehow and know how to do it on the business side to invite people to the business part of it. I'm done, Coach.
Does anybody want to answer that as far as presenting the business?
Just make sure that you built some type of relationship. You don't want to get someone and they really don't understand what you're doing, or they really don't understand their sales, don't know their sales, and some of them don't even want to know their sales. Just build a relationship and find out their needs and their wants. And when you talk to them, use form: family, occupation, recreation, and money. Always bring that money up. Somebody got a problem somewhere, either with their health or finance. If they say they ain't broke, they lying too.
Yep. So that's a great way. Like I said, this is about relationships. Now, if you're doing a blitz, like a 5 contacts a day for 90 days, and you're just going through the numbers, a simple way that I've done, because we've done, many of us have done. You reach out to somebody and say, hey, Seymour, hey, let me know when you have a quick minute. I have a question, right? Just send them a message. Hey, Seymour, pray all is well. Let me know when you have a minute. I have a question. Leave it at that. Now, whenever Seymour sees that message and he has time, he's going to respond. Hey, what's up? What's up, Marcus? Like, what's your question? The question is this. Hey, I know you're busy, but do you keep your options open when it comes to earning more money or something like that, part time, or do you know anyone who might remotely keep their options open when it comes to earning more money? Simple question, right? Because you're asking, and then depends on how they respond. We're not going to go into all that tonight. We do have training that talks about that stress strategy, but as far as that's one way you can open a door to people you are doing your 5 contacts a day with for 90 days. That's how you can open up the door to see if they're open to earning more income. Now, if they say yes, I want to earn more income, next thing would be, finding out, have they ever heard of or done network marketing before? Okay, and if they, depending on if they have heard of it or have not heard of it, that's going to depend on how you're going to respond. If they haven't heard of network marketing, right, you're going to want to validate the industry by using one of the videos we talked about. I believe that's in part 1 or 2, right? You validate the industry. If they have heard about network marketing, then you're going to send them a tool, right? Most of us use the business opportunity overview. Okay, once you send that, and then you're going to want to let them know, hey, watch this, and then set a time for them to watch it, and then tell them you'll be in touch because you want to find out what they liked about the information. And then there's some more steps to go from there, but we don't have time to cover that tonight in this training. Coach Will, he does a lot of that training on the Sunday and Tuesdays. Would that answer your question, Gwen?
Yes, I appreciate everybody's advice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But also, when you have your customers, always make it a habit, because I have a lot of people that they sign up and they order, and I let them know, hey, I'll touch base with them, see how they're doing with the products. If they're having a good experience, I'll let them know, hey, you have the option to generate additional income and get paid like I do by letting people know about the products. And because many of them don't know. They don't know because we don't really talk about that a whole as much as we probably should. But we have, not over 94% of our members are customers. So it's and a lot of them don't know they have this access to the same resources we have access to when it comes to them earning income. All right. So I'll reach out to them, email them, or text them, and they're surprised. They're like, I can earn income. I'm like, yeah, you have same websites as me. And so, and I've converted a few of my customers to become people building the business. Okay, so that's another a way to let your current customers know they can also participate in the pay plan and get paid, to do something they already been doing anyway. Because we all use products or services we like or believe in, and we're always sharing them with people. I'm on Facebook sharing quinoa flakes. You know, I bought some quinoa flakes the other day, and I started eating them. Oh, this stuff is good, but I'm sharing quinoa flakes. Okay, and so I'm posting the link to it on my Facebook page for people to go and buy it, right? And so that's all we do. Okay, Gwen.
Yes, sir.
All right, anybody else?
Oh, I got another question about that. If someone like that lady, I didn't know if I should say something about the MRP to her. I wasn't sure if I should say anything to her about that or
I mean, at this point, just keep it focused on the product. Touch base with her once she gets her product. Just touch base and like I usually tell customers, hey, when you receive your order, let me know. Okay, let me know when you receive your order, and then I'll give them some instructions on how to use it if they have questions. Okay, but you don't have to talk about MRP points right now. That's just, but when it gets close to like about that second or third week from her order, that's when you want to touch base because she should be almost about halfway through her package. So she's going to want to order again. And so that's when you can say, well, you know what? If you were a member, you had the ability to earn cash back with our Member Reward Points program. All right. And then I liked, hey, Lillian, she wrote, this is a question, a statement Lillian wrote, when it comes to making extra money in your spare time, do you keep your options open or are you closed-minded? That's a great question. And I like that one because people are busy, right? I mean, people are more busy now than, gosh, with all the technology stuff we had, you would think we wouldn't be as busy, but we're busy keeping up with our notifications. We're busy taking kids or grandkids to events and stuff, working jobs. So people don't have a lot of time. So when you ask if when it comes to making money in their spare time, right? Do they keep their options open? Most people are going to say yes, because as long as I've been in network marketing, I've discovered most people want more money as opposed to less. Okay, and so that's just a key. And so that's a good question. A good questions right there. So thanks for sharing that. But that's a good one, a good question to lead with people, and that's going to give you two bites at the apple. Like Coach Will talked about Sunday, the first bite. Remember, you're asking, do they keep their options open for earning money? If they say no, okay, then you can ask them, hey, would you consider trying a product by making a one-time purchase, even if you have to offer them a gift card to get it, okay, to order. But that's a good question there. Someone says on the business launch text after, do we include the link? No. So when you send the business launch text, you're going to send that text, whether you're talking about the business or the products. Okay. Once you send that text, you're not going to do anything. You're going to wait for them to respond. If they respond back and says, yeah, I'll support you and buy black seed oil, or yes, I'm open to earning more money, that's when you respond to them and send them the text, send them the website link. You don't want to send it before, you want to get the response back. Now, when people go through that hot market strategy and you're not getting responses from people, that means these people really don't, they either don't trust you or they don't like you that much. That just kind of shows you where you stand with people. Okay, so it could be siblings, right? And so, like I said, I sent that hot market text to 33 people in one day, and I had 11 people responded. 11 responded, and that day I got like 13 or 14 orders, but 11 people responded. So that just let me know, well, they must not like me that much and don't trust me, did not even respond to me. At least respond and tell me, no, I'm good, Market. I know you. I'm not into that the hocus pocus essential oil stuff you selling. At least tell me. But they didn't even respond. So that's all good. And then Charlotte says, check new people's profiles. This will keep you from prospecting someone who's on the one team, one dream. Yeah. When you guys are on social media, make sure you check their profile to see if they are already with the company. I That doesn't happen as much now, but back when we were having our hot market contests and things like that, I would have like HBN reps or Go to Sauna reps messaging me, asking me if I kept my options open when it comes to making money. Now, you look at my profile, they should, if they would have checked my profile, they would have seen, that I'm with the company. So check out people's profiles, and also some people you may not want to work with them, right? Look at their profile. Like when I see people posting like skulls and upside down crosses and it's all black and all that kind of stuff, those satanic Satanists, I ain't reaching out to them, right? I'll pray for them, but I don't want to work with them on my team. So make sure you guys look at people's profiles, because some people you may not want to work with, because once you sign them up, they're yours, right? They're your people. So don't get upset when you sign somebody up and they give you the hardest time ever, right? So and we've all done that, right? So look at people's profiles. If they have a bunch of foul language and profanity and just pointing some sexually immoral, explicit pictures and all that kind of stuff, you don't want those people connected with you, because remember, we are professionals, okay? And the way you come across, publicly, and who you associate with, that's a reflection on you. All right, so make sure you guys check out people's profiles. Yeah, delete and block. Delete and block. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, Charlotte's been prospected before. So anything else? Any other questions or statements or successes you might want to share tonight? And then Miriam says, or scroll their page. Sometimes they don't put the link on their profile, but they will put it in the product post. Yeah. And that's how you should do it. If you guys are posting on social media, post the link to, if you have a product post or a testimonial, post a link in the comments. Post in the comments, because Facebook will kind of hide your post. Okay. And then as far as, I'm gonna want to go back to Gwen. When someone asks when they're going to receive their product, with HBN, log into your back office, go to my team. You're going to see all the people you signed up, and next and on that person's row to the far right, you're going to be able to select view order. You hit view order, you're going to see the tracking number. Okay, so that's you can grab the tracking number, go to the USPS website if it's the United States Postal Service. Copy the tracking number, paste it into the USPS site. It's going to give you the tracking information.
Oh, thanks, Coach.
Yeah, it's my team. Find my PMs to the far right. You'll see view order. Select that, and it'll give you the tracking number. For international members, we use Ascendia is the international company we use for tracking. So you have to go. It's going to have the USPS tracking number, but you have to go to Ascendia's website or contact customer support and get the tracking number for people outside the United States. Just quick tip on that. All right.
I'm gonna go back and send that to her.
Oh, you're welcome. And remember, we provide service to the customer, right? The company, they're responsible for the shipping process and paying commissions. They rely on us to be the ones to service our customers, which is why the commission structure is so high, because the company's not paying a customer, doesn't have a large customer support department to answer emails and take phone calls and stuff like that. They rely on us to do it, which is why the commissions are so high here. All right. So and that's what separates us from Amazon and Walmart and Target, because they can't service the customer the way we can. And that right there is going to will lead to you having people keep coming back and ordering because of the service you provide. Awesome. Looks like we answered everyone's questions tonight. And somebody woke up to a team bonus today. Yes, executive rank, get a binary bonus, which is amazing. Let me share a quick story, and I want to wrap this up. So I was not decided to do my income tax today, but anyway, I was curious. I wanted to see with HBN when I first started earning 30% fast start commissions. Okay, and when I qualified for the star bonus. So I joined in February. I didn't start earning 30% until April. April, I went 2 months before I bought a value pack. Now back then, value packs were about $400, right? Between three and $400, right, Seymour? They were expensive. And so my wife, when she joined, she bought a value pack. So when she would sign people up, she would earn 30% fast start commissions. I kept earning only 20%. And I didn't know why. I didn't know why. And it wasn't until somebody asked me, "Hey, how come your wife is earning 30%? You're earning 20%." And I'm like, and then I did my research. I'm like, oh, I didn't buy a value pack yet. And then I didn't earn my first star bonus until May. So February, March, April, it took me 3 months before I earned my first star bonus because I wasn't placing a single 100 CV orders. I kept breaking my orders up, so my 100 CV would drop off, and I had hundreds of people placing 100 CV orders, and I didn't receive any star bonuses until May. All right, so when Coach Will and I talk about some of the mistakes we made, and the reason why you want to be at the appropriate levels, right? As far as your volume, we don't want you leaving money on the table. I probably lost $6,000 to $8,000 in like 3 months because I didn't get it yet. So it took me. So when we talk to you guys about your volume and where you should be at, it's because we made those mistakes. Coach Will joined with a gift card. He bought a bottle of Prosper using a gift card. so 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 this and so we just want you guys to avoid some of the mistakes that we made in the beginning. All right, so that's thought I should share that quick story tonight. Yeah, I was several $1,000, and my sponsor didn't even tell me. While my sponsor was receiving star bonuses and all that kind of stuff, didn't tell me that I wasn't at the right level. But that's a whole another thing. Linda bought Entourage with the gift card. Yeah, my Entourage was what $50 or $49, so you still got some volume. But Will bought a bottle of Prosper with the gift card. So that's the 25 CV product. So he has zero volume when he joined, right? But fortunately, we have 30 days to get some volume and earn commissions, right? Your first month, you can earn commissions without buying anything. So that's some quick story I thought I'd share today when I did when I was in the back office trying to find my tax stuff. All right, folks, go see more.
I was going to say, fortunately with me, because of when I joined, because I was introduced to the business in February like you guys, but I didn't join till October. So fortunately, I found out about the value pack when I signed up. So I did that. But what he didn't tell me was about the star bonus part, because my star bonus was on the 27th of the month, and it starts back on the 1st. And I wasn't getting none of that commission. So I reached out to him and I was like, hey, why am I not getting my star bonus commission? That's when he then said, well, when is your orders? And I said, on the 27th of the month. And then that's when I learned, on the 1st is when it need to be, because then all those people that got it between the 1st and the 26th, I didn't get it, but guess who got it, So now I make sure that I tell my people, hey, look, if you sign up late, make sure and do a small order then, but set your order ship for the 100 BV or CV for the 1st of the month. That way you don't lose out on that commission, So I know what it was like to miss out on the SAR bonus, but fortunately I got my 30% right off the top. And because I did that value pack, but like you said, now the value pack is easy now to do a value pack, because compared to when we first started, it was up there.
It was like $300 to $400 for a value pack, and
Right.
I'm making my money. I didn't get it. I'm like, why? How the heck am I getting 30%? And then I posted my wife's commission on Facebook, and somebody saw her commission, and I posted mine, the percentage. And they were like, "How come she's getting 30%? You're getting 20?" I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know. So, I had no idea. And so then once I read the paper, I'm like, oh, that's why. All right. So that was 3 months in before I earned my first, before I started earning 30% commissions. Even structuring my binary, I didn't get it here. I was trying to have my pay leg catch up with my power leg. So I was placing all of my people on one leg. I should I should hit executive within like 2 days. And then Paula contacted me. She said, "Hey, you can be executive if you just have one person in one leg." So she actually moved somebody for me. And then so that's when I learned that. So that's when I started studying the pay plan. I didn't get that. Right. So I had all these people all in one, and I had all these people in my I had all these people. I was trying to catch up the number of I'll try to make my volume in my pay leg catch up to my power leg or whatever. I was doing something wrong, and I never cycled. So for weeks, I got my first. I didn't get my first binary bonus for like 3 weeks when I should have been executive within my third day. It's crazy. All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for all your comments and appreciate everybody for being here tonight. Hey, I will get the replay process and post it on the One Team Virginia YouTube channel. Because we did talk about money, I have to give the income disclaimer. I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard, so you might join us and not earn any money, right? So that's our simple disclaimer. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everyone for being here tonight. A Coach will be live tomorrow night, same time. And at the same Zoom channel, I believe it's going to be part number 7 of the 8-part series for the unfair advantage we have here. All right, guys. So appreciate you guys for being here. I'll stop the recording.